they can see the data being collected. So people can go on a website, which we're going to try to get into, or I'm going to try to get into for us. We're going to go into a website so that we can see where the mass is in the ocean. We can see how fast it's going, weather that's happening in the ocean, and we can see all the information that scientists are looking at. The Mayflower autonomous ship will launch on April 19th. No people will be on the mast. The mast will collect data about the Atlantic Ocean. People can follow the journey of the mast. Will you follow the journey? Okay, so what do you think, guys? Are you interested in watching the mast go across the Atlantic Ocean? Raise your hand if you think that's pretty cool. All right, Matthew and Mercy, Mr. Marshall, Miss Beam, Stephen, John. Oh, Eduardo, very good, guys. Yeah. Ashley, yeah, I think this is very, very neat, and I would love to watch the mast go across the Atlantic Ocean. Oops, hold on. I forgot to share.
Watch a little bit of it in class one day.
Yeah, we are. I'm gonna find. So I pulled up one video, but I'm gonna pull up another and see if we can watch the tracker too. I have two of them. We will check out. All right, so the Mayflower autonomous ship. So let's read a little bit more about this ship. So the mast will travel across the Atlantic Ocean. So where is the mast going to travel, Matthew? Matthew, where is it going to travel? Where is it going to travel? The Atlantic?
Ocean.
Very good. It's going to travel across the Atlantic Ocean. Great job. The mast looks like a spacecraft. So it looks like something that would be in space. The mast has solar panels on top. Solar panels collect energy from the sun. And the energy helps the mast be able to move. That is very cool. Okay, so this is the original ship. Okay, you see how this looks? This looks like a real ship, right? Like a pirate ship almost. So the Mayflower traveled across the Atlantic Ocean in 1620. The Mayflower was a big ship made of wood. The Mayflower had big sails, and wind blew into the sails. The wind made the Mayflower move. Okay, so the first Mayflower that traveled the Atlantic Ocean traveled with the power of wind.
That's a long time ago.
That is a long time ago, Matthew. Very good. The new Mayflower. What is going to power the new Mayflower ship? Let's see, Emmanuel. What is going to give the new Mayflower ship energy to move, Emmanuel? Emmanuel.
To move faster.
What is going to give it power to move faster?
The sun.
The sun. Okay, so the new Mayflower is going to be powered by the sun. The first Mayflower was powered by the wind. Very good. Thank you, Emmanuel. All right, the Atlantic Ocean. So a special ship will travel across the Atlantic Ocean. The Atlantic Ocean is the second biggest ocean on Earth. Many islands are in the Atlantic Ocean. North America and South America are west of the Atlantic Ocean. Europe and Africa are east of the Atlantic Ocean. So the Atlantic Ocean is in between North America and South America and Europe and Africa. All right, I think that is the end of our story. Okay, so what we are going to do now, before you guys start doing your work of answering questions, I'm going to show you a quick video that I found about the Mayflower. 1 second. Put it up. So this tells us about the Mayflower.
It's called the Mayflower, but it's nothing like the 17th
Look at this
century
ship.
that carried pilgrims to America. For one thing, this Mayflower has 0 passengers or crew. It's guided by artificial intelligence. Spearheaded by marine research nonprofit Promari and tech company IBM, the unmanned, fully autonomous ship will pay homage to the original 1620 pilgrimage, making the transatlantic journey from the United Kingdom to Plymouth, Massachusetts next April. IBM Chief Technology Officer Andy Stanford Clark says one of the main goals is to gather data.
Help us understand more about the impact of climate change on the ocean and the impact of our pollution of the ocean.
Unmanned vessels with autonomous capabilities aren't new, but they're usually radio controlled or programmed to travel set routes. The Mayflower will direct itself.
Once it's out to sea at a 4G range, it's completely on its own. We hope to get satellite communications to it, but we're not relying on that.
The ship needs to be able to sense and understand its environment on its own and make decisions on its own.
That's where IBM's artificial intelligence and machine learning comes into play.
It's been trained on thousands of images of things that we've seen in the ocean. The IBM AI system recognizes what these images are, and then the AI captain decides what course it wants to steer.
Working in tandem with onboard cameras and sensors, the vessel will also be conducting various science experiments. The researchers know success is not guaranteed.
Cameras are going to break, they'll get covered in water droplets, may not be able to see very well out of them. It's dealing with all of those little things and designing the system to accommodate those failures.
400 years later, the technology has undoubtedly evolved, but the enduring spirit of the Mayflower remains. Tina Tree, VOA News, New York.
Each of us has experienced something in our lives that made us who we are today.
You unmuted Miss Mullins.
Oh, good. I was I was trying to get the other video to stop talking in my ear. That's the problem when you share a video that was on YouTube and then another video plays, another video plays, and I can't get it to exit fast enough. Okay, real quick before you guys get started on your work, let me get the Mayflower autonomous ship tracker. Let's see. Sorry, guys. Just one. Okay, well, I will share this with you. It might not make total sense, but we'll take a look at it here. So here is the tracker, and it gives us data about this Mayflower ship right here. Okay, so it's not a video, but it's yeah. So Mr. Marshall, right now, so here is the dashboard of the Mayflower ship. Right now, it is traveling at 2 knots. Okay, that's how you measure speed on water, is by knots. So, why don't you, look up what the version was here. I don't know. It tells us hold on, I need to move my Zoom features. It's telling us about the wind, the temperature, 12 degrees Celsius. This is how much battery is left on the ship, the ocean conditions. It's at about 10 meters deep. So I think it's pretty. And then here's the ship. I think it shows that it's on land, but I don't think that it is on land, but it is probably just very close to land. So it's hard to tell. I wonder, oh wait. There we go. So just off the coast of England still. So I don't think it's moving super fast. And actually, I wonder if we zoom in, if it gets off ocean. See, as we zoom in, we see that it is off land, as it should be, in the ocean. All right, so pretty cool. People can watch this. They can see how fast it's traveling. They can see where it's headed, where it currently is. And I think, eventually they'll have even more data on there that you can look at. So pretty cool, pretty cool. All right, so what we are going to do now, you guys have some questions to answer, okay? Let me show you what it's going to look like. Hold on 1 second, guys. So I'm going to send you, I think Google Slides is up and running, so we're going to use Google Slides for this assignment. All right, so here is what it's going to look like. Here is the link to the article, which you guys probably don't need because we are here today. This we did together the other day. This was our vocabulary activity. So you're going to do slide 3, okay? You don't need to click the link to Nearpod because you can do it right here. You're going to pick up your answers and drag them where they belong, okay? You're going to fill in what the article is about, where it happened, who is involved with this, and when it happened, and why. Then you are going to fill in the sentences. This article is about, well, what is this article about? The mass will travel in the, and you're going to complete the sentences. Okay, so there are several sentences that you are going to try to fill in the blank to complete. You can use your sort. Once you finish this, you can click back and forth from the 3rd slide to the 4th or so. Click back to that sort to answer your questions. Okay, that will help you. There's a little hint for you. All right, any questions about what you're doing today? Okay. Let me see what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I'm going to send you a link to the assignment. Okay, but I have to send them one at a time, so this is gonna take a minute for you to get started. And then we're gonna go into a couple of breakout rooms, I think. So if you need help reading the questions, we can read them to you. but we're not going to give a lot of hints because I am going to take data on this assignment. So Ms. B and Mr. Marshall, I don't want to give any answers or correct any answers. I want to take data on this. Okay? All right. So here we go. Guys, you're just going to have to give me a couple minutes to get the link sent out to everybody, okay? So be patient. Here they come.
So tired.
Sorry, my computer is acting a little bit slow all of a sudden.
It's 9:54.
You can also, guys, go into my MTS classroom and find a special ship lesson that might be faster for those of you who can. So, guys, go into your my MTS classroom and find a special ship lesson.
I'm so fucking
And
tired.
click on that and open it, but I'm gonna try to get links, but this is not loading. Just when I